I think some of you might be confused about this last part of this numerical example. Let us do this third part again. So if this E is equal to A upon R square, this is R square, A upon R square, and A is given here as 9 into 10 to power 5 coulomb per meter square. So this is the value of A. A is a constant. That means electric field decreases as 1 by R square. Now we know that E is equal to delta V upon delta L. This we know. So here let us simply put V instead of this V. And what is L here? L here is only the distance R. So E is V upon R. Okay. E is equal to V upon R. When we put the value of E here, so let us see what happens. So putting the value of E, A upon R square is equal to V upon R. So 1 R cancels out. So V is equal to simply A upon R. So this will give V is equal to A upon R. So now they have implied the same values here. So Q1 you know that is 7 microcoulomb, A is here and R is C. What was the condition? There was a 0 point here, O or origin point was here. One charge minus 2 microcoulomb was at plus 9 centimeter. And another charge 7 microcoulomb, this was positive, this was at minus 9 centimeter, and centimeter is 0.09 meter. 9 centimeter is 0.09 meter. So in both case the distance from origin is 9 centimeter. Either you take it here or this side. But what we did in the first case, we did take the distance, whole distance among the two, because we were taking Q1 and Q2. We were taking both. Hence in first case we took whole distance which was 18 centimeter, hence 0.18 centimeter. But when we take independently Q1, so distance from origin is 9 centimeter. So this is 7 microcoulomb Q1 and distance R is 9 centimeter. It does not matter whether it is in negative, it is in positive. It is only a distance. Distance is always positive quantity. So it is here. Now we have simply written A. So what was this Q1 V R1? This was the formula. Q1 is 7 microcoulomb and the value of V we have calculated A by R. V is equal to A by R. So A we have written here and R is 9 centimeter. In the second case Q2 V R2. So Q2 is minus 2 microcoulomb, A upon R. A is same, R is again here also 9 centimeter. And third term, this we have already calculated Q1 Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R1 2. This we had already calculated. This is minus 0.7 joule. So let us calculate all these things. Let us calculate all these things. Okay. So this is simply A upon this can be taken outside. A upon 0.09 and in the brackets 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2. This is remaining. And leave this term for the time being. Let us calculate this term. What is A? 9 into 10 to power 5. So 9 into 10 to the power 5 upon 0.09. 0.09. So this cancels out. This will become 100. 2 power of 10 are here. 5 are here. So 10 to power 7. 10 to power 7 into this is 5 microcoulomb. 5 into 10 to power minus 6. So this is 50 this is 50 joule. 50 joule. So here they have calculated separately. First one is 70, second one is 20. So 70 minus 20 is again 50 joule. We have calculated together 50 joule, and minus this third term is minus this 0.7 joule. So this comes as 49.3 joule. Okay, so I have explained this again so you can understand it much better. Now let us move to another topic, potential energy of a dipole in an external field. So till now we have seen the potential energy of a single charged particle, potential energy of two charged particle in external electric field. In an external electric field, now we have come to third topic where these charged particles are not arbitrary but are dipoles. Hence the charge is, one charge is positive q, another charge is negative q, and the distance between them is 2a. That means they are forming a dipole. So this time we have to calculate the same thing for a dipole. So again, now the charges q1 and q2 are plus q and minus q, and the uniform electric field is E. Okay, so this is the diagram. So this is uniform electric field. This is shown here. This is uniform electric field. So this field is E. Okay, this field is E, and it is, this dipole is in this electric field E. Now see, this is negative q charge, this is positive q charge. Again the length of this dipole is 2a. The length of this dipole is 2a, and the direction of dipole is always, you know, from negative to positive. This you know. So this is the direction of dipole. Here they have shown the direction of this dipole. Now this dipole, if this dipole is making an angle theta, this is theta angle with electric field. So what is the distance? What is the distance? This distance, total distance is 2a. Total distance is 2a. So hence this distance must be a. This distance must be a, and this distance must be a, and the angle is theta. Hence the component with theta is always cos. So this distance is a cos theta. If we need this distance, this is a sin theta. If we would have need this distance, this is a sin theta. If you remember, in the last derivation in chapter first, we took this a sin theta when we considered dipole in a uniform electric field. Here we are considering dipole in external field, but we are calculating the potential energy of the dipole. For comparison, please look at that derivation in the first chapter where we have considered dipole in a uniform external field, uniform electric field, that we have done in the last chapter. So now this is a sin theta, and this one is a cos theta. This is a, this is a, this is minus q charge, this is plus q charge, and this is the direction of electric field, and this dipole is making an angle theta with this electric field. If you remember, in the first derivation the electric field was in this direction, and this angle was theta. The angle of dipole with electric field was theta, but here the electric field is in this direction. So there is a difference. Please note down that don't write this first expression into this and this expression into that. So there is a difference. This is potential energy. In that we were calculating the torque. We were calculating the torque due to external electric field on the dipole. So there is a difference between two questions, and both of them are very important. So we know, we have seen this diagram. So one charge is plus q, another is minus q, and they are placed in uniform electric field E. This is external electric field E. So we have seen in the last chapter that tau is P cross E.